Yeah, we're not very professional over here at Terra Crew. We kind of suck. Holy moly.
Yes, HRD.
What the hell's wrong with me? I have 1,000 horsepower on pump gas, and I heard it has a PMX tune.
Yeah, it's got the PMX tune on it, so it's ready for Mexico fuel.
What's up, guys? James here. We are over here in Orange County at Hanna Race and Design. We're going to meet up with Bailey, the owner of the shop. We're going to check out some of the builds he has going on in there. Check out this whole scene, man. They got a lot of stuff going on. Let's check it out. We got Justin over here, crunching numbers. Crunching numbers or playing Tetris or solitaire or something, huh? All right, dudes, let's just do this. Let's just do this. You know what I mean? Like, no, nothing else. Just run and gun. Let's just go. Let's go. What's up, man?
What's happening?
Hey, dude, thanks for inviting me. This is Bailey, guys. This is his shop. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so Bailey's gonna take us through the shop. He's gonna give us a tour. First thing that caught my eye was this beautiful beast right here. Dude, what is this thing, Bailey? Tell us about it, man.
This is a tube chassis, pre-runner, trophy truck, Raptor, whatever you want to call it.
Just like full luxury mean machine.
Yep.
Dude, look at all this work, CNC work. What's the status with this thing, man? Like, what's the plan?
So we're building this truck for a customer. He lives back east. He's goes on a lot of Raptor runs and does a lot of Mexico stuff. So he's just kind of building it as a fun truck and replacing his relatively stock Raptor with it.
What's wild is like, what a wild way like for this to go on like those like expedition runs, right? Like those Baja runs.
Yeah.
I think he's building the truck to go on these runs, but man, he's gonna rip on those runs.
Yeah.
He's gonna fly through those trails because this thing is like it's getting ready to be ready for the Baja 1000, dude. You know.
Yep.
Trophy truck style. So tell us anything you want to share about this thing, man.
You know, best of the best parts, front to back, big motor package, ID rear end, housing, hubs, all that stuff, and you know, this is all our chassis.
Okay.
Performance Metal Co. Brian, he's doing all our design work.
Okay.
All our CAD work stuff.
What was the name of that company?
Performance Metal Co.
Performance Metal Co.
And Brian Seeger, he's does all of our design work for the most part. He did this. Those are our kits and all of our small parts and stuff like that.
Right on, man. So is he out here or is he?
Yeah, he's local in San Clemente. So he's remote. He comes in like once a week or so.
Kind of comes in, measures stuff, scans.
Takes measurements and sees what we need modified or what we're working on or whatever.
Yeah.
And kind of helps tack stuff up for the first time and all that.
Yeah, it's really cool. I think like the evolution and like the way off-road shops have like begun to work in a lot of ways, like to like have that guy behind the computer, right? The guy who's actually like laying out like the engineering side of everything, right? It's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
it's so cool that you guys have a connection like that. You guys have somebody to do that.
Brian, we wouldn't be what we are without Brian for sure. His knowledge and everything, he's
Heck
yeah,
the man. I mean, can we look at these guys real quick? Holy moly. Is this all Brian right here?
Yep.
You guys?
Yep.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, that is wonderful. Look at that beauty. This straight up reminds me of like the arm from Terminator 2. Anyways, this is gonna be rad, dude. And you said it's gonna be a Raptor?
Yeah, it's on a Gen 3 Raptor
body.
cab, Raptor body.
Yeah.
And then we'll do probably a custom fiberglass set on here. But yeah, it's a 4-door cab, 3-seater. We'll do full upholstery interior and everything. And,
heck yeah. And you were saying that like this is super wide, like it's really spacious.
We have the drawing for the cab in CAD. So Brian, when he designed the cage, we have the outer shell of the cab in CAD. So all these tubes basically are touching the inside of the outer skin of the cab. So when we got the cab, we just had to just scalp the whole inside of it. So this cage is like insanely tucked up and away.
Heck yeah.
A little bit of a pain in the ass on our side getting the cab fitted up, but now when it's all done, it'll be really nice.
Nice and tight.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. So got a big old Dugans up here. What kind of power do you guys think this is going to be?
Yeah, it's the Dugans 555 pre-runner package. Motor's about 1,000 horsepower on pump gas.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
1,000 horsepower on pump gas. And I heard it has a PMX tune.
Yeah, it's got the PMX tune on it, so it's ready for Mexico fuel.
That's tight.
RDE full drivetrain, 480 with underdrive back there.
So this is like kind of what's recommended with this motor setup.
Correct. Yeah, we just did the whole drivetrain through RDE.
Okay. Nice, man. Dude, this thing's so beautiful, man. Heck yeah. You run HRD.
Yes.
right? HRD. Hanna Race and Design. Don't forget that and, guys. So tell us about HRD, man. I know I've heard your guys' name before. I've seen you guys in the desert. I've seen you racing before. Fellow Frontier guy. What? Dude, that's what's over here. You hear that, suckers? Watch out. We're coming for you, dude. I think we got to do like a Frontier video together.
We do, yeah.
And when my truck's done in 2050. Well, like, how did you get this thing started? What was the idea? Like, have you been fabricating for a while, or?
I've like always been wrenching on stuff since I was little, right? We started back in 2020. I worked at a few off-road shops out of high school and worked for a race team. Got some good Mexico experience there and hopped at another shop. During COVID, I was kind of going to school a little bit part-time, and then they're switching online, dropped that. The shop I was working at didn't have enough work for me, so I kind of just started picking up side work, and then it just took off.
The side work, you're seeing that there's a demand.
Yeah, totally.
Right?
And especially at that time in 2020 was crazy. And yeah,
everybody wanted to go to the desert because the desert was open.
Yeah, and nobody was working. So it was like, and so this shop we're in, this was, my dad was starting a business at that time as well. And so I was kind of just renting out like a little corner over here from him and, kind of helping him start his business. And both of us were unemployed. And then his business kind of took off and he moved down the street, and then slowly we just kind of took over.
Heck yeah, dude. This is a really nice shop space too, man. I don't know if you guys can tell how big it is in here, but you can fit in a lot of trucks in here, bro. Yeah. Heck yeah. So you do pretty much everything in here then, right?
Yeah, we do a little bit of everything.
Ground up, as we can see, right?
Yeah. Mild to wild to bumpers and basic, installs, Carly lifts to, we have full catalog of Raptor parts, front and rear, and custom cages and everything.
So HRD Design parts.
Yeah, I was thinking I almost need to start another LLC just for our parts or something, and have like another business for that. But yeah, we have a suspension kit for Raptors. We specialize in Raptors. That's our main thing.
And how's that? How's the Raptor scene, dude? Because it seems pretty big. It seems like it's its own thing.
Yeah.
But it's pretty big, right?
Yeah, it is very big. It is kind of its own thing in a sense. Yeah, it's awesome though. The Raptors, what Ford's done now, especially the new generation stuff, they've come so far, and they're working
kind of out of the box, ready to go.
Yeah. The Gen 3s, especially the Gen 4s, whatever you want to call them now, the new ones. The live valve shocks on them are just so good out of the box. They don't need a ton, but we still do make modifications to make them even better.
Yeah. I mean, there's always room to mod, right? And then you were saying you had Mexico experience. Do you care to share what teams maybe you chased for, or like what was?
Yeah, I worked for Brenthal for a little while. So I worked with them. I still go down with the Matlocks crew a lot and help out with them.
Hell yeah.
We're partnered with a group organization called Back to Baja.
Okay.
So we host runs with those guys.
There it is right there, right?
Yeah, yep, that's the logo for them right there.
There it is. So what's up with Back to Baja?
Back to Baja, yeah. So they organize runs. We take about 10 to 20 trucks down. 3 to 8 days. We go run the whole peninsula. And you just kind of arrive and drive. All your hotels are paid for. You bring your own truck. You pay for your fuel and your prep on your truck, obviously.
It's so funny. I was actually I just went to Mexico with our Shia for the 500. My wife. We got tacos. It was awesome. We were filming. We were just chasing the race, but I really want Terra Crew to do like a Baja run or something.
Yeah.
I remember a long time ago, or my buddy Jeff from Giant Motorsports, super like rad dude. He used to do these like little Baja runs all the time, and I remember seeing all the videos and photos from them, and and it was just super epic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would chase my buddy Kirby in Baja, and like that's where I got my Baja experience, was chasing one of my friends and their Class 1 car, and there really is nothing like it. So if you guys have a Raptor and you guys want to check out a run, I mean, dude, I'm gonna just put you in Bailey's hands, dude. Him and his homies.
We got you.
Yeah, they go to Baja regularly. Back to Baja is your guys' thing, right?
Yeah.
And so Raptor runs, all that kind of stuff. You guys are ever interested?
Tacomas, Tundras, whatever. Yeah.
All that stuff.
Chevy.
Oh, so other people are welcome.
Yeah, we're not biased here.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go, guys. Maybe we'll throw a link there for them. You guys can check it out. Well, right on, man. I love that, dude. And you know what, man? The people need to go to Mexico. I know a lot of people are scared.
The Holy Grail. Yeah.
Right, it is, dude. And a lot of people are scared. I promise you guys, like, it's not as bad as the movies make it. It's not as bad as the media makes it.
Totally. Going down with an organized group is like, almost guaranteed safety. You're going to be fine. We're good. We stay in groups together.
Big groups of people having a good time. And I mean, it's kind of comparable to like, you see news that happens down there, but it stands out way more. I mean, dude, stuff like that happens
absolutely
here
every day,
everywhere, right? So Anyways, talk about that another day, or talk about it in the comments. Convince people to go to Mexico.
Yeah.
Well, right on, Bailey, dude. And so, like, I'm assuming with all your experience with the racing, and going to Mexico, chasing, all that type of stuff, you have this firsthand experience of what needs to last and what needs to work,
Sure.
right? And I'm sure that's translated into HRD.
Oh yeah, totally.
Right.
You know,
Absolutely, man. I mean, dude,
parts and stuff.
I'm sure you're like, dude, I can't put this on, or like, this has to work because we're going to Mexico,
Right.
Because there's no other solution. Sometimes, like, you have to make it.
Yeah, you need a different level of confidence in your vehicle when you're going to Mexico for sure.
As long as you just call AAA and you're in Barstow off Outlet Center Drive, you're like, oh, don't worry, I'll just trailer it back. Like, no,
you go down to prepare not to break. No other option. Yeah. And
you don't want to leave your truck there.
With Back to Baja, we do bring chase vehicles with us. So, if something does happen, we do have support and trail mechanics and tons of parts and all that. But yeah, going down there, you don't want to have issues down there, because then you're gonna miss out on trails and all the fun stuff anyways. So
right on, dude. And the tacos, my boys. And the tacos. Like, we build characters with people.
Totally.
Hi, John.
Yeah, whatever you said.
Yeah, whatever you said. John's helping us with media. You guys will get to know John. You'll see him around. Yeah, we're not very professional over here at Terra Crew. We kind of suck. But you know what? It's just who we are. We went through this truck. You told us about that thing. I think we need to spend some good time on the Frontier. So I'll say maybe we can
this is my truck.
Feature a full build on Bailey's Frontier, full build to destroy on that thing. Look out for that thing. That episode's going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks. Can you give us like the Netflix description version of it?
Yeah, this is my truck, my resume. I've had it since I was in high school. It was my grandpa's truck.
High school truck, hell yeah.
And it's kind of learned everything I know on this thing. Cut stuff off, built it, rebuilt it.
I see. We got an awesome truck over there about to dip out. What series do you race?
Class 2000 in the More series.
More series?
Yeah.
Here it is. Class 2000, dude. Hell yeah. So this is leaf sprung.
It is, yeah.
That's what Class 2000 means, right? From one Frontier brother to another. Hell yeah, brother. This thing's rad. Again, we'll spend some time on it next week. We'll dive into it. And it's really cool to know that this was the high school truck and grandpa's truck.
Yeah, yep.
So definitely, I'm sure this thing, means a lot to this guy, man.
For sure.
Take a little peek. So who's Todd?
Todd's my dad.
So dad races with you?
Sometimes, yeah. Usually my buddy Fleming, he usually co-drives with me, but my dad has just co-drove before.
So your dad's that tough to get into a leaf sprung truck.
Yeah.
At a Moore race, which is always a gnarly like Barstow Trail or something like that, right?
Yep.
Dude,
Yeah.
tough family, I'll tell you that, man. Should we hop into this guy right here?
Yeah, sure.
All right, tell us about this, man.
Yeah, this is a Raptor. It's one of our customers, Scott. He's just got it's got a different suspension kit on here, but it's got our front bumper, and we're putting a roll cage in this one.
So this is your guys' bumper right here?
Yeah. It's just our standard weld-on bumpers.
Oh, heck
we do a lot of those.
Right on. Got our boys from Baja Designs right here. So you guys put a roll cage in this thing?
Yep. Doing the cage in this. We're just kind of finishing it up right now.
Cool, man.
Getting ready for seat mounts. Nice and high and tight. Like to do the W in the back wall.
Is this kind of like standard, like what you guys normally do? Like, do a lot of Raptor guys come to you?
Yeah, we do a lot of Raptor cages. This is probably our 10th Raptor cage or so.
Okay.
We do them. We do them all by hand.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I've done laser cut cages before, and they never really fit right. And the price for laser cutting and the time and cost to just cut them by hand, I've just found with cages, we're just doing by hand for now.
Do customers have a preference?
Typically you guys want, some guys have sunroofs, that's another factor as well. Like some cabs have sunroofs, some don't. So
okay.
We're not doing any more with sunroofs. We ditch those things now because just the head clearance from it.
Okay.
But yeah, some guys have different seat layouts and different door bars. So these are generally just pre-runners, they're not race cars. So some guys want no door bars. We'll usually do one down to here, even though it's like sort of a dead tube. It's still something there in the doorway.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to ever race it, you could always tie down in there and really connect it. But
you want it to be comfortable for the family to hop in and out and the friends.
Right. It's I've done this is probably like the 20-something cage I've done in a Raptor. So we've really kind of found out like where we can lay things out and reuse as much of the factory stuff as possible. So like the whole stock dash clicks right back in here.
Awesome.
And so where this is at, this dash tube. Ideally it'd be down here where we could punch through the firewall and land tubes to create junctions here. Where these tubes punch through, it'd be, at that junction. But we kind of just have to deal with what we have here and what the truck is. And this is kind of our middle ground that we found.
Yeah,
works.
exactly. This is what makes sense for this style pre-runner.
Right, exactly.
And if they wanted to go harder race style, you can do that.
Exactly.
But this is what
you're going
works
to be
to
losing
keep
air conditioning and all that stuff. And
Ew, no, bro. We need that AC, man. We need that AC, especially in
That
Baja,
luxury pre-runner.
California, dude. You know, it gets hot out here in the desert.
Right.
So you guys are connecting here. You guys are connecting down there.
just up here, and then we'll do like a gusset up here, and then
Okay.
and then down here, we do some extra lacing that we have underneath the cab onto the frame there.
Okay.
And then and then these are kind of floor tubes for your seat mounts here.
Right on.
And then we'll do a single seat in the back with fridge back there, and
Okay, so they're doing a single seat, man.
Yep.
With all that room, huh?
Yeah.
It's just kind of the preference.
and then maybe do some tool storage on the side. We'll do a decent sized fridge back there, and
That's
like
awesome.
probably dual compartment fridge, and then.
And this guy's setting up for those big runs too.
Yeah, he's a Cabo guy. He just does rips to Cabo all the time. He pre-ran the entire Baja 1000 in this thing.
How
last year.
awesome is that, man,
all
dude?
the way up.
I would love to go to Cabo, dude. Like just a pre-run all the way down there. I've actually never pre-ran like past like 50 miles, maybe 100 miles past San Felipe.
Oh
If
man,
that. I've never been
Frontier
farther.
done. Come down to
Dude,
La Paz with us.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
That sounds freaking awesome. Dude, yeah, so you've been to La Paz, you've been to Cabo, you've done all that in the trucks. Freaking awesome. I'm missing out on life, guys. I need to get the truck done.
This truck's also running our bed cage. So this is like our production leaf spring bed rack. This is the HRD bed cage. He's got some custom stuff going on here. Obviously, we got the fire extinguishers, the drive shaft mount, and the trans coolers. But yeah, then we run these bed supports. These are all F-150s and Raptors need these, or your beds will separate. So
What do you mean separate?
it opens up like this as you're off-roading. They just start to pull apart and separate. So,
Damn.
or close in, and your tailgate won't close if you land weird or something. But yeah, so these kind of keep your bed straight.
You guys need to get this from this guy, okay?
Yeah.
Smart guy. We got the two spares back here for the weight. Stock fuel cell.
Yep, stock fuel tank. Yeah, and this is kind of how we like to lay it.
Fuel
This
tank,
is our
yeah.
pretty standard. Like everyone has, different accessories and trans coolers and stuff they usually mount back here. But our standard setup is like this with the shock towers,
Okay.
dual tires all the way to the back, dual fuel jugs mounted to the bed support all the way back. Get that weight back, as far as you can. But yeah, most of these guys are running stock fuel tank unless you're going a little further, like this truck over here with the link setup.
Okay.
But
What's the stock fuel capacity on these?
it's like 36 gallons, pretty good.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what it is. Yeah, that's good.
32 or 36. I think the new ones are 36 gallons. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Super cool.
Yeah.
So this truck's been down to Cabo a couple of times.
Oh, a ton of times. Yeah, this thing.
So is this guy with your guys' back to Baja?
I think he's been on a back to ball run.
Heck yeah.
Yep. And then this truck here, this truck's running our front suspension, so we're just getting this thing all set up.
Oh, so this is your guys' actual front
Yep.
suspension?
This is our we call it a mid-travel kit.
All right, Bailey, tell us about this kit, man.
Yeah. So this guy brought us this truck bone stock. We're doing full build on it. Our front suspension, our gusseting and all that.
You want to tell us about all this good stuff over here? Look
Yep.
at this.
So our kit runs.
Here, I'll let you get on this side.
Yeah, this is our bolt-on mid-travel kit, long travel kit, whatever you want to call it. We keep the factory coil bucket. Main reason is because when you ditch the coil bucket, you're only going to gain like another inch of travel, but then you're hopping into the world of bump steer because you got other limiting factors like your steering and stuff like that. So that's why we stuck with the designing the kit this way.
It makes sense for this kit, this budget, everything.
These frame rails, what we're doing here, that's why I decided to go this route with this. And
Okay.
we may do a long travel kit one day, but that will require getting rid of this whole section of frame rail
Okay.
to actually move the pivots around and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's got a 15 inches of travel on the Gen 1s. Run this is like premium shock package, 3.5 bypass with fin resi and the 3.0.
Nice, dude. Oh, wow. So you can fit that big old shock right there.
The 3.0 is a factory replacement style like Raptor shock. So we utilize that same shock. We changed the swing rate.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yep.
So, I mean, again, 15 inches of travel, that's still a lot of travel. And if you're tuning at, dude, you're probably able to move on that thing.
Yeah, we'll probably cut to some clips and show you how it kind of works. But yeah, we run a big old tie rods with 1-inch outer heims, so plenty of steering angle there, and
There we go.
I can
Nice
rip
and
off
beefy.
any steering gears.
Nice and beefy. Heck
Yep.
yeah, man. Nice, man. Very cool. It looks great. The kit looks great, man.
That's our bumper.
So is this custom or is this also?
No, we have these laser cut. They're a little custom. We still make the bumper tubes by hand, but all the plate work we have laser cut, so it's kind of a hybrid.
Dude, I love this bumper, man. I think
Thank
this
you.
looks super hard. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
purposefully built, but like sleek and cool.
Yeah, Eric Lee at Off-Road Republic makes some bitchin' skid plates that we use that kind of come in here, but they have a brake and a piece welded in, so it kind of fills this gap right there.
Okay.
And a lot of the production Raptor bumpers you'll see, they hug this line down here.
Okay.
For whatever reason, that's all you need to drag. Every skid plate you see is always dragged right here.
Okay.
On our bumpers, you'll notice that they're never really hit here, just because that little bit of clearance is really all you need. Guys will run like a tube across right here and stuff like that, but it's just a shovel.
It just ends up going deeper.
Yeah. Right.
And like, might as well, you need the clearance, not the shovel.
Yep.
Right. So this guy's going to be up and running, not too bad. And how's his rear? Just like a basic setup for now?
Right now, we haven't started on the rear. Front end's all done, basically.
First.
We're going to, flip it around now and get on the rear. We'll do our bed rack back here in Devers. We run Devers on everything pretty much.
Okay.
Big old 4.0 through the bed. And
Devers, you guys hear that? Dever, dude, let me tell you guys, Dever Leaf Springs, way to go. Those guys are amazing company. I ran Devers on my Frontier back in the day, and I beat the living hell out of them. Literally. I mean, maybe we can cut to a little clip.
they've been around since like the 1800s.
Dever is like the original, man. They're the strength, the R&D and everything. They're actually from out here, right?
They're right down the street, yeah.
Right down the street, dude.
Yep.
Dever's right down the street right here in Orange County. And man, I don't know. I can't say enough about how awesome they are. Really great team over there and great product.
Yep.
So if you guys are...
They take care of me in the race stuff and all that too. Jeff and Scott are awesome.
Awesome dudes over there, man. You guys don't need to leak your trucks to have fun. Leaf spring them, have fun with that, learn how to drive like that, rip like that, and stay like that. You don't need to link it. Save your money, save your money. Anyways.
With that being said, link truck.
Let's go to the link truck. With that being said, ignore it. No, just kidding. No, heck yeah, dude. So this is all you guys.
Yeah, so we're working on this right now. This is actually a prototype, mostly not our parts on here, but we kind of use our leaf sprung bed rack, and we kind of beefed it up a little bit, changed up added some chromoly frame plating. Yeah, but this is kind of how it's going to be. He had a bed rack in here, so that's why the holes are so big. He had leaf spring shocks through there before.
Okay.
But yeah, so basically it's a daily driver 4-link setup we're doing. It's going to keep the stock bed, 22 inches of travel, 32-gallon cell under the bed is what we're going to go with right now until we can get someone to make us a little bigger cell for a reasonable price.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, dude. Jeez.
Yeah. We're trying to go for more of a budget build here with single coilover, no bypass, and just kind of get some more link trucks out there.
When he says like on a budget, this is like not the
probably around
version.
Like
this is the
50,000 turnkey for the back half.
This is awesome. This is like a full-blown setup. 22 inches of travel linked with a coilover, it's all in the tuning, with the gas tank back here, right?
Yeah.
This thing is dialed, so
it will be running an IBP.
Option.
This is not an IBP, but it's designed to run an IBP.
And when he says IBP, guys, he's talking about internal bypass. Pretty sick. Well, right on, man. What rear end is this thing?
Yeah, he kind of brought me
a
a collection of parts, and we kind of just
figured it all together.
Yeah, I kind of made it work, and then took some measurements, and we're going to kind of reverse engineer a bunch of stuff and make our own versions of a bunch of the parts and the links. And
are you guys going to do your front kit?
Yeah, I was going to do our front kit on here as well.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Well, right on. This thing's cool, dude. All right, man, tell us about this thing.
Cool, yeah, so this is Kendrick's truck. He's one of my longtime customers. He brought this truck to us, and he already had a cage in here.
Okay.
We kind of reworked the cage a little bit, moved some tubes around, and got some of the interior done, added the nav mount, and cut up the center console, added the third seat, a few things like that. It's got our front kit on here.
So this is the kit that was in the shop?
Yep, yeah, same kit. This one's got some miles on it.
Heck yeah. I like how it's all black too. Looks sick.
Yeah, this thing's all stormtroopered out.
Like that.
Yeah, cool lights in the grill. Everyone loves that setup.
Very clean, very
Super
cool.
clean.
I love this truck, dude. It looks really great, man.
Thank you, yeah.
So this is a Baja truck.
Yep, oh yeah.
So what's up with the rear of this thing?
Yeah, so he's got our bed cage on this thing as well.
Okay.
We got the cage, so we came down and tied into it. But this is kind of to get an idea of what our cage looks like without tires and all the stuff in it. You know, he's got the mat tracks mounted to the cross tube there. But like generally for you know, daily driver bed cage setup, we don't have a bunch of tubes running through the bed floor and stuff and crisscrossing every which way.
Yeah.
So, you know, for a daily driver, if you want to take your spares out, you know, you still have your whole bed right here.
Yeah, you got to use it.
Yeah, we also have, you know, we've done a few where we cap in the shocks so they're all covered in, so you don't, you know, have you basically your bed's sealed off again. It's all dirty, but an idea.
Oh yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. I love that, dude. It's like tucked away, nice and clean, not too flashy. Kind of keeps it low key.
Right. Yeah.
Purposeful.
So I mean, options are limitless on this, you know, configuration wise.
Heck yeah, man. Very cool. Well, thanks for sharing, dude.
Yeah, of course.
All right, guys, there you have it. Hanna Race and Design. Said it right.
Yep, that's right.
HRD over here in Orange County. You guys give them a call if you guys have any questions about any of the information you guys see in this video. If you guys are interested in going out to Baja runs with them, or if you guys just have questions about some of the builds, I'm sure Bailey can answer some of your questions.
Yep.
Dude, thanks for having us out, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming out.
I think we're gonna hop into that Frontier, man. We gotta do an episode on that thing, so stay tuned for that. We got some other cool stuff in the works filming today. Thank you guys for following, like, subscribe, all that crap. Comment if you guys have any questions. Maybe Bailey and his team can check out the comment section for this video.
For sure.
Again, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Later.